Monday Night Raw was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight, and we start the show off with the Shield making their way to the ring for the last time. Roman cut the promo for a while. He got the big chunk of the promo. He's talking about how grateful he is that he had the Shield back and how he wanted them to go out one last time if it was. I really think Ambrose is not going anywhere. I think Ambrose is going to stay with the company. There's been reports that Reigns has helped Ambrose, or he's perhaps talked to Ambrose and convinced him to stay. There's people higher up in the company who want Ambrose to stay. I think he will stay. But they were trying to build us like this is the last time. This is the last time we're ever going to see the Shield. And eventually Roman indeed leave and Seth's in the ring. And he's talking about Fastlane, and Paul Heyman comes out, and he's cutting a promo. He's talking about all the guys Brock beat. He beat Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Goldberg. And then he breaks kayfabe again. He says Rollins is doing his lines. And finally Shelton Benjamin comes out of nowhere. He beats down Seth Rollins, and now I guess they're going to reunite Benjamin with Heyman and Lesnar. Eventually, you got Rollins and Benjamin. They have a match here. They go to one commercial. Eventually, Rollins gets the win. He hits I guess he calls it the blackout now, the curb stomp, but Rollins wins. He beats Shelton Benjamin, so they're building him up for the match with Lesnar at WrestleMania. Next, we have Finn Balor defending his Intercontinental title against Bobby Lashley in a match that just pissed everyone off. So they gave Balor the title for 3 weeks. It was a horrible run. It was a joke of a run. He did nothing. They gave Balor nothing here. It's bullshit. It really sucks for Balor. I mean, I thought they were going to really get behind this guy and push him, give him a big match at WrestleMania, have him defend the title at WrestleMania. The way it looks like it now, I'm thinking maybe Lashley Angle at WrestleMania now. But I really thought they were going to put the gas behind Balor and give him a long run as champion, but I guess not. Lashley beats Balor, hits a spear. He's the Intercontinental Champion again. After all the stuff about him and Lio Rush, Bobby Lashley's back on top. He's your IC champ, and it looks like they're going to push him. That really sucks for Balor. After the match, you have Charlie Caruso in the back. She's with Baron Corbin, and it sucks. Baron Corbin's cutting the promo on Roman Reigns. It's awful. Corbin sucks. They show Ronda Rousey in the back. Next, we have she comes out to the ring. She doesn't care what the bandwagon bitches think. She does not forget the "You Deserve It" chants. She's pissed off that they're cheering for Becky. And she's ripping into the WWE. She calls them a carny show. It's obvious she's being told to do this. She's being told that she has to basically say wrestling's fake to set up the storyline. This is what they've been doing for a while. This is a route they want to go on. I think Ronda and Becky in a feud would be actually fantastic. She had if they can just have those two, the heat would be a lot more. I think Charlotte has destroyed this feud by herself, and I don't hate Charlotte. I think she's really brought this feud down. I think she's holding it down. The fact that WWE is insisting on having her a part of this match just to put it on her resume that she's been in the main event of WrestleMania for the first time ever for a woman. She was a part of it. I don't know if she's going to win, but they'd love to have her win. They're just going to keep pushing the hell out of Charlotte Flair, and it's absolute bullshit. It's she's killing this. She ruined the heat between Ronda and Becky. Now it's Becky backed her way in. It's they want to make Charlotte look strong now. They want Charlotte to be built up as the top star in this. They're giving Becky she's a fluke. She is in this match. She won the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble means absolutely nothing now. She got in a joke with the DQ. It's Charlotte has ruined this. There'd be so much heat if Ronda was just going with this fake angle. Wrestling's fake. Fuck you guys. You're all fake. I'm real. UFC's real. Remember when Dana White tweeted that a few years ago? He got so much heat. That's what the route they should be going. Ronda and Becky, there'd be so much heat. It feels like they actually don't like each other, but they're just going to add Charlotte here. It's not a good feud right now. It's at the Royal Rumble, it looked like the hottest feud in the company, and it was. From Survivor Series to the Rumble. So even I would go up to the last few weeks, this has been the best feud in the whole company, Ronda and Becky. It's just almost fallen off a cliff. They can still get it back. They have a few weeks, but I don't want to see Charlotte in this match. I want to see Charlotte and Asuka, and I want to see Ronda and Becky. So I'm just going to have to accept it now. I'll stop ranting on Charlotte being in this match. But Dana Brooke comes out with a horrible promo. It's terrible. She wants to have her chance. She's mad at Ronda, and she accepts her challenge, but then Ronda beats her up. Ronda just rolls Dana Brooke around with her jiu-jitsu. She it's just beating her up until referees finally get her to stop. It's Dana Brooke. I mean, I'm surprised she still has a job, but I don't know. I don't know why. So, they showed the Batista Ric Flair video package. Next, you have Aleister Black and Ricochet. They beat Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. I guess they're getting a tag team title match soon. They have the Revival walk to the ramp, so looks like they're setting something that up. I don't know if it's going to be at WrestleMania. I don't know if they have enough room on the card, but that's what they're going. Up next, we have Alexa Bliss looking absolutely stunning, as always, for Moment of Bliss, and she officially announces she will be the guest host of WrestleMania. We have Alexa Bliss, your host. I don't know what her role will be. I'm guessing she'll do a few segments. It'll be like the New Day. They did it a couple years ago. They love the New Day, and they have to. That tells you how high they were on the New Day to give them the hosting job. That tells you how high they are on Alexa Bliss to allow her to be the host. They love her so much that they want her to be the host of WrestleMania. She doesn't have a match, but they know they can't get a match for her. There's nothing they can set her up with. But they're so high on her. They're so in love with this woman. They want her as their guest host for WrestleMania. They've had The Rock, they've had Hulk Hogan, who she didn't mention. They had Kim Kardashian one year, but they're so high on Bliss, and it's going to continue. I don't know what her in-ring future is. I don't know how much more she's going to wrestle, but she's your guest host, and she won't be wrestling, obviously. It's not like they can get a match for her. There's nothing for her to do in the ring. Strowman's back. It's two Saturday Night Live. It's just they're ruining Braun Strowman. He's doing Saturday Night Live. They send him a car. He destroys a car, and I guess his next stop is the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. This guy's a fucking joke. Fucking Andre Battle Royal. He's going to be in a stupid segment at WrestleMania with some stupid celebrity. Fuck's sakes. Elias is in the ring. He rips into Pittsburgh. It's a waste of his life. And then No Way Jose comes out. He does the Congo lines. This is fucking horrible. And Lacey Evans comes out later in the show, and she's so bad. They also announced Harlem Heat is in the Hall of Fame. That's a surprising one. Booker T gets his second Hall of Fame ring. I think him, Triple H, and Ric Flair, only 3 men to have 2 Hall of Fame rings. That's pretty damn impressive. I'm a little bit surprised Harlem Heat's in. I thought they'd put Stevie Ray in by himself because they already put Booker in, but they want to get them both in. Another thing worth noting for Booker, I think, him and Stevie Ray have had a lot of heat. I don't know if they're okay now, but it'll be interesting to see if they are on stage because they used to hate each other. It was really bad. They weren't talking for years. Nia Jax and Tamina are out, and they're absolutely terrible. It's just Nia Jax's voice is just, it's so bad. So they have Natalya come out, and she's with Beth Phoenix. Looks like they're going a triple threat tag match. Maybe they add another team there. Maybe the Iconics. Maybe Trish and Lita, maybe if they come. But it looks like we're getting those 3 teams for sure at WrestleMania. They had Beth Phoenix beat up Tamina, and then they show in the back. It was Nia Jax won by DQ because Natalya went after her, and it was just all chaos. They go to the back to show Sasha Banks and Bayley. They're trying to fight with Tamina and Nia, so looks like that's what we're getting. I think it'll be on the main show. I don't think that's a pre-show match. I think they'll put them on the main show because it's the first women's tag titles. They have Triple H come out, and he wants Batista to come out. Batista comes out. He's surrounded by a whole bunch of bodyguards. And this was the big segment of the show for sure. So what that is here is Batista is there, and he is really mad. He wants Triple H to give him what he wants. He keeps saying, give me what I want, give me what I want, while he spits out in the microphone, which looks disgusting. Triple H is yelling. He's yelling into the microphone. They're both yelling at each other. I won't give you what you want. You want power. That's what Batista's saying. It's just they keep yelling at each other. And then finally Batista says, I want to face you at WrestleMania. Triple H says, yeah, and that's it. And then H also says it's a no-holds-barred match, so we got it. Triple H and Batista, that's how they get to it. Batista pretty much says it's his last match. I think everyone knows I think for sure it's his last match. And Triple H won't be his last match. He'll wrestle every year at WrestleMania, but that's it. So the only question is, what's Triple H's big giant entrance going to be? So you had Kurt Angle come out to the ring. He talks about WrestleMania. He also announces WrestleMania will be his last match. I'm thinking it's going to be him and Lashley. That's where I think they're going. But he cuts a decent promo. It's in Pittsburgh. It's almost like his retirement promo, and it's cool in Pittsburgh. It goes quick. He challenges someone, for a match. It's Apollo Crews. Angle beats Apollo Crews. They show respect after the match. So next we have Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin. I was not a big fan of this. It's like Corbin's so bad. What happens is it's just all chaos. Drew McIntyre attacks him. It's just all the Shield guys. It's like almost a repeat of last night. So later they make a match. It's Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's they go around the whole arena. McIntyre gets the win, and as Dean Ambrose gets to his feet, Drew McIntyre hits under a Claymore. So I don't know where they're going. I don't know if it's going to be Reigns and Ambrose. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. The way they're building up Ambrose looks like they're going to move on from him. But it was all right. The big thing was Triple H and Batista. That was a good promo. But the rest of the show was just, it was there. A lot of the stuff was just there. Setting up WrestleMania 4 weeks away now. Getting closer. So hopefully WrestleMania is a good show. It's just my only thing is there's so many matches. I'm just thinking how long WrestleMania is going to be. It's like, oh my God, this show is going to be like 7 fucking hours long. You know what? It might be 8 hours. It could be because the 2-hour pre-show and the matches, there's so many matches this year. And there's, Triple H will have a 30-minute match. I'm sure there'll be other matches that will get a long time. I'm sure the one will get a long time. I'm not too high on this year's card. It's a little bit lackluster for me. There's not too much I'm really looking forward to. But, it's WrestleMania season. It doesn't really feel like it.